Hey guys, it's sidereal, and today we're going to be doing a Destiny 1 exotic weapon tier list. So, this is extremely biased, so I'm not saying one gun is better than the other, it's just what I believe my favorite guns and what I dislike. Leave down in the comment below that what guns you think are the best, and I guess I'm going to start from here. So, let's start this with explaining how I'm going to rank these. So S tier is like my favorite guns I either used a lot, I thought they were super cool, or were just really fun to use. F tier is guns that I didn't like for reasons like I thought they weren't cool to use, they're not too unique or anything like that. Okay, so I'm going to start with a gun that I didn't really like. My friend liked it because it was his very first exotic, the Fourth Horseman. I'm going to put that in F tier. It wasn't that great of a gun. It was a cool concept. With a shotgun. It just never really worked out too well. It just wasn't really useful in my opinion. Anyways, let's go on to a gun that was infamously good. Thorn. Thorn was a great gun, and it came back from year one to year three, I think, and it changed. And anyways, so if you had it in Destiny 1 in the beginning, this would be easily S tier for you. But if you're like me and didn't get it when it was like extremely powerful and overpowered, then I'm gonna put it in A tier. I got it eventually, but it wasn't as good as it was when it first came out. And it looks awesome. I'd probably put this on yeah, I'll put it on S tier. It looks really good. Um Anyways, let's go to another gun. It's Thorn's a great gun, and I think really fun to use. Um, okay, this is my very first gun. Seros Regime. This was my very first year one gun and my very first year two gun. Like, what a coincidence. This was a good gun to use because you could either have it like really, it'd shoot really fast, or it'd be slower but have higher damage. It was a good gun. The aesthetics are okay. They're nothing too special about it. I'm gonna put it in B tier. I have fond memories of using it, and it was the only exotic gun I had for a long time. So let's do something else. Touch of Malice. This is a gun I never really used. I know that the way it works is like you shoot it and it takes some of your health, but it does a lot of damage. I never found it to be that useful. I understand people found ways like of almost all these guns to make them extremely useful, but I'm gonna put it in a C or D. I'll put it in a C. I'll be generous to it. Also, I'll put it in D. I'm not really a fan of the design. It's different though. Let's go to something else. Trespasser. Okay, Trespasser is kind of interesting because Trespasser was I think it's like one of the only exotic sidearms in Destiny 1 because back in the day of Destiny 1 there weren't sidearms until Rise of Iron. So, yeah, they only have I think like one other sidearm like Drake's Promise. Anyways, this was an awesome sidearm to use and it broke the mold of every gun in Destiny because they finally added like a new ranged weapon in Destiny 1. So, I'm going to put this in B. It was really fun to use. Uh, and the design of it is pretty good. Nothing spectacular, but it's a pretty cool gun. Okay, well, let's see what else we got here. Nemesis Star. This was a cool looking chain gun that I never really used. I never found a use for it really. It's one of those guns that I just thought looked cool and was kind of disappointed with. I'm gonna put it in D tier. I think it looks really cool and it has a cool design. I thought it was gonna be interesting. It turned out not to be. So let's see what else we got here. Um, this is gonna get tougher and tougher as I take one down. So I guess I'm gonna go with the second gun I ever got, Patience and Time. Patience and Time was kind of not that great of a sniper rifle as an exotic, but it was my second exotic gun ever, and I thought it was pretty cool because if you aim down the sights and you're crouched, you go invisible, and I thought that was pretty cool at the time. I'll put it C tier. It's not good. It's just it kind of looks cool, and I have fond memories of it. Okay, let's go to Ace of Spades. Ace of Spades was it's unlike Destiny 2's Ace of Spades, which is pretty good. It was just an average hand cannon. It looked cool, so I'm gonna put it in C tier. If it was Destiny 2, it'd probably be A or S tier. But yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at C. It's a really cool gun, and also the animation, you flip it like the last word, same as Destiny 2. Okay, let's go into another gun. I'm just trying to here. Okay, hereafter, here's a sniper rifle I got, and I never really found too much of a use for it. I don't even remember what the perk was for. I just never remember using it. I'm gonna put it as F tier. It wasn't that good in my opinion. I never found anything too special about it, and I didn't really like the design of the weapon. Let's go to Necrochasm. This I never got the new version of Necrochasm, but I did get the original, and boy, was I disappointed with it. I thought it's like a really cool gun that never really did too much. It was just like uh, it just never really did like lived up to what Vex Mythoclast was. Necrochasm just kind of was there. It was yeah. So I know that the new version I think is better. So I'm just gonna put it at D tier. Actually, I'll put it at C tier. It looks really cool. Has lots of potential. Was garbage, and I think the new one is actually pretty good. Once again, don't have. Okay, let's go on to a gun that I actually enjoyed. Um, so I'm gonna leave this for the end. That's a great gun I want to talk about soon. Uh, okay, so let's go to the Boolean Gemini. Where is that guy? Okay, here it is. Okay, so this is a gun. It's eh, I remember the scout rifle, and it was one of those scout rifles where I didn't find too much of anything for it. I remember you got bonus agility on like precision kills and stuff like that. Anyways, it was one of those guns. I found it very average. It was, in my opinion, could have been a legendary weapon, so I'll put that as D tier. It's a nice looking weapon that didn't do too much. It wasn't anything special. Okay, let's see what else should I do. I'm gonna do Vex Mythoclast. So Vex Mythoclast was the very first raid weapon you could get, and it was extremely powerful. And if you had one in the beginning, everyone looked up to you because you were super awesome for having one. It was really cool seeing people with them because they really went through hard work to get them. I'm gonna put it as A tier. It got nerfed, but it's still an awesome weapon. And anyone who got it in like the very beginning is like a god basically, unless they were lucky and got it on their first try, which did happen. Let's go to the chaperone. The chaperone was a pretty cool shotgun. I think it's better in Destiny 2. I know lots of people love the gun. I never found that anything really for it. I'm gonna put it at C tier. It looks really cool. I think it just never did anything for me. Let's go Lord of Wolves. Lord of Wolves is an awesome gun in my opinion. It kind of sucks. Like it doesn't have the best like stats, I guess you could say. It was never too good, but it looked really cool and had a really interesting concept. And in my opinion, I've had lots of fun playing around with it. So I'm gonna put it at B tier. It was a really fun gun to play around with, but other than that, it wasn't too good and did nothing for me. Let's go to another fallen weapon. Let's go to Green Breaker's bow. This is a pretty cool gun. If you play Destiny 2, it's very similar to a linear fusion rifle. So it's kind of like a sniper fusion rifle. It's really fun to use. I'm going to put it at B tier again. It was a fun weapon to use, nothing more and nothing less. Hardlight. This is a gun that I actually found really fun to do, to play with. And It's like a super fast, fully automatic gun. Other than that, it doesn't do too much. It also bounces off uh, like surfaces. So this is a hard one because I remember I used this for a bit. I never found it really good. I'm gonna put it at D tier. It wasn't that good. I never really liked it. I never found anything too interesting with it. Okay, here's one I know. I remember this one. Okay, so universal remote is a pretty awesome shotgun. I think it was a primary shotgun. Yeah, it was. Anyways, if you aim down the sights, you got like a lot of range. Anyways, I remember playing with this and it was so much fun to use. I'm gonna put it B tier, and even now I play with Titans and I just rush with it and it's really fun to use. Okay, so let's see what else we got here. Um, oh, I remember this one. Super good advice. F tier easily. It was one of those guns I really didn't find too good. It literally did nothing for me. It literally, if I think if you missed a shot, you have a chance to get it back or something like that. It wasn't too good, and I really didn't find anything for it. I used literally anything else but it. Let's see. Oh yeah, I remember. Kvostov. This is a exotic version of the very first gun you get in the game. I'm gonna put this at an A tier. It's a gun that's pretty cool. It gives you lots of memories of the very beginning of Destiny, and you can modify it to your specific needs. So it's kind of a really good modular gun. So if you needed to have like a really fast firing gun, then there you go. Or if you needed slow firing but heavy hitter, then you got there you go. You just switch out some perks and you can fix it all up to your specific needs. So the list is getting quite a bit smaller now. Let's see. Who shall go next for this? I guess let's go with Plan C. This is a fusion rifle I never really liked. I My friend really liked this gun, but I never found anything for it. I literally, I think Infinity Pocket was better, but it I just never found. I was never really a big fan of fusion rifles, so I'm just gonna put this at F tier. If anyone likes these guns, I'm very sorry. I just never found anything for them. I want to put another S tier weapon up here, so Hawkmoon, easy. Hawkmoon, I am an Xbox player, so I didn't get a chance to use it until a while after. And although I had to wait for a while, it was well worth it. It's a really cool looking gun, and I think it's just really fun to use. Um, okay, I want to get rid of some of these weapons. I don't even. I remember. I forgot what this one's called. It's I remember this is the warlock weapon. If you did the gunsmith like quest, you can get this. So like Ace of Spades, that's a gunsmith quest only for hunters. Anyways, this is for the one for warlocks. I do not remember anything about the name. I remember it was. I'm gonna put a F tier. I remember there was a dead orbit gun that looked exactly like it, and I liked it a lot better. Anyways, yeah, I can't remember the name. I'm sorry about that. It's just I never really used it either, so I can't really tell you anything about it. You know, I haven't played Destiny 1 in a while now, so like lots of these things I'm not too familiar with anymore. Fabian strategy was the one for Titans, and it was okay. It looked cool. It wasn't too good. I'm gonna put a D tier, mainly because I thought it looked pretty good. It was an interesting gun. I feel like you know um one gun I think is kind of like it that works a lot better is it kind of reminds me of the Sweet Business, just in Destiny 2. It's kind of like that. It's just not as good and doesn't have a lot of ammo. That's the only thing I can compare it to. I really don't have any words for it. It's just something I didn't use too much, but I thought had lots of potential. Um, let's see what else we got here. I'm literally just looking at these and picking one because I don't want to go by like from one side to the other because then it's just weird. Um, I'm looking for one gun and I can't remember where it is, what it looks like. Um, I guess I might have to come back to it. I'm looking for the infinity pocket and no, the pocket infinity. Okay, I am like dumb because I can't see it. Anyways, I guess I'll have to come back to that one because I seem to be blind. You know, honestly, I can't find it. Okay, I guess let's. I don't know really what to say. Okay, I guess let's go on to Thunderlord. Thunderlord's pretty cool. It was good machine like chain gun. I thought was pretty good. It was a heavy machine gun and didn't use it too much. In Destiny 2, it's pretty good. I'm gonna put it C tier. It's cool. Nothing too much to it. And then I'll do its other brethren, the Void one and the Solar one. I'm gonna put them just B tier. I found them to be better, and I like them more. Where is yeah? There we go. Uh, oh, I remember this one, Monte Carlo. That I love Monte Carlo. I know it wasn't like the greatest gun, but it was really fun to use, and I like the design of it. Okay, and I'm gonna go into swords right now, cause okay, swords are an easy A. They're all really good. I would say all of them are good except the what is this one called? It's the can't remember its name, but it's from Eyes of Iron. It wasn't that good. I never used it. I'd put it like D tier. Okay, Dragon's Breath. This gun looks is super awesome. It just never did too much. I'm gonna say a C tier. It's fun to use, but it's not good. So like, I'm sorry that if anyone likes it, I think it looks really cool, and I used it. Never found anything too much with it. Icebreaker easy S tier. It's really good. It generates its own ammo. If you don't like Icebreaker, yeah, it's really it's a gun you either love or hate because it's either people killing you with it or you're killing people with it. So let's go on to another gun. I'm gonna leave like the raid weapons like later on. Well, these ones like the newer raid weapons, they're added on later on just because I feel like it. Which one should I go on to? I really don't know. I guess Jade Rabbit. Jade Rabbit's pretty good gun. I didn't find anything too much with it. I'm just gonna put it as a D. I never really got why people liked it. It's just one of those guns that I thought was okay. Never really liked it or anything. I'm gonna do last word. If you know me, you'll know that last third is my favorite weapon of all time. It's easily getting an S. I love the gun. It was literally what I worked for in Destiny. Another S tier, Gallahorn. Gallahorn was what people lived to die for. Literally. Yeah. Um, Gallahorn was really good. Let's see what else to go with. Zalo or Zalo Supercell. Oh, this was an awesome gun. I'm gonna put it at S tier. It was like the only gun, only primary that actually had like a uh, like different like an element. So it was the only arc. It was the only weapon that had an element that was primary. It was super fun to use and looks really cool. It's like a AK-47, but it's really different. It's really fun to use. You know, oddly enough, lots of the ones that are here are like S and A tier. Lots of them are good here. Red Death, I really liked using it. A tier. No time to explain. Never really used it. You know, I'm I'm gonna put it at a D. No, F tier. I just never used it. I never found anything too good with it. You know, it's just one of those weapons that I was like, it was kind of there, and that was it. I put it in my vault and never touched it because I found no reason to. Outbreak Prime, I love Outbreak Prime. It looks super cool, and it was like in one of the strangest events in Destiny, which kind of kickstarted what happened in Destiny 2, where there would be these puzzles and people would figure them out in a long period of time. So yeah, I'm gonna go to Truth. This is a rocket launcher. I never used Truth. I don't like it. I don't. I'm gonna put it at D tier. I know lots of people love the weapon. It's just I never like it. I never liked it. I don't like the design of it, and I just don't really find it to be that useful. I know that it tracks, but eh. Let's go Invective. Invective, I'm gonna put as A tier. It generates its own ammo, and if you want to be the ultimate shotgun rusher titan, then you just gotta spam invective at people and shoulder charge. And there you go. That's how you actually just beat Destiny 1 in general. You shoulder charge with shotguns. Same with Destiny 2. Shotguns have remained dominant for 2 games now. Oh yeah, this is Zen Moment. I remember this. I never got it. Oh, I remember it. It was super cool. I think it's a PlayStation exclusive. Anyways, I'm gonna put this at C tier. I never used this gun, and I want to get it still. It's just I never got it. Anyways, it's a really cool gun. It lights up when you get I think it was at headshots, and then it has like a super bullet. Anyways, it's really cool. Black Spindle was the exotic version of Black Hammer, and it's kind of like Whisper of the Worm. And with the new nerf to Whisper of the Worm, it's kind of they're very similar now. Rip Whisper. Anyways, so I'm gonna put it at a yeah. If it was like Whisper in the beginning where it had like the regeneration of ammo if you got uh, repeated headshots, then it'd be an S. But once again, Whisper and Black Hammer were just overpowered, and unfortunately, we can't have good things. Telesto, I know everyone loves this gun. I think it looks cool, and I have fun with it. I just don't really find it that good. C tier. Sleeper Simulant. This guy over here, I liked using Sleeper. I'll put it as an A tier. Bad Juju was really fun to use. I liked Bad Juju. I don't really like the aesthetic design of it. I think it just kind of looks like a normal scout rifle with stuff slapped onto it. But it's really good though. I really like using it, so I'm gonna put it as a B tier. I don't like the aesthetics of it, but it's really fun to use. In my opinion, the I remember there was like different ornaments you can get in Destiny 1, and it made it look a lot better. Okay, Mida multi-tool, that was I remember everyone using Mida multi-tool. I'm gonna just get rid of this. Okay, there we go. Let's just put Mida multi-tool A. Mida multi-tool is really good. Okay, so let's go through these remaining ones. Most of these are just raid ones. Isn't this like First Curse? This is like the sister to like um or sibling of Last Word. I found it to be quite useless. It was kind of like Ace of Spades. They're very similar. It's just they were kind of like hand cannons that did stuff. If you liked heavy hitting hand cannons like Hawk Moon, then you'd like First Curse. But other than that, they weren't. There's nothing to them. Okay, so I guess before we get on to most of these, I'm just gonna grab the uh, uh, wasn't it Drake's Promise or something like that? Anyways, this is I think the very first sidearm in Destiny history. Anyways, I found it to be not that good. It's had promise. It's kind of like the really bad version of um Trespasser. So and it's also do No Land Beyond. I like No Land. I like No Land. Land Beyond. It's fun to use, especially when you want to control your friends. And if you wanted to use sniper rifles as a primary in Destiny 1, well, there you go. So B tier, it's pretty fun to use. Not the best weapon. It's definitely not that good in PvE, but PvP, it's pretty good. Okay, so um, hmm. Okay, so now we're gonna get to these exotic weapons. Most of these, yeah, all of these are from Age of Triumph. So this was at the very end of Destiny 1. I never played around with these. I was like getting ready for Destiny 2. I got like I think one or two of them, and that's it. Anyways, so let's start with Fatebringer Adept. So most of these were just legendaries, but in it as an exotic form, so they were different-ish. The color scheme of them is different. I remember that for sure. Fatebringer's S tier. I like Fatebringer. Another one I really like is Word of Crota. This is my very first weapon I ever got, and I really liked it. It's still stands with me to this day, and well, in Destiny 1, it's one of my favorite weapons I have, and it just brings back lots of nostalgia. So let's go to another one. I think this is Atheon's epilogue. I think it's. Anyways, I remember this. This was a pretty good assault rifle. It wasn't. Not assault rifle, auto rifle. I'm just gonna put it as C tier. Lots of these I didn't really use or anything like that. I don't remember some. I don't remember this name. Um, I'm gonna put it as a D tier. I've never played around with it, so I don't know. It looks okay. It's not the coolest in my opinion, but yeah, I'm also not a fan of the. I can't remember any of the Wrath of the Machine weapons. I'm not a fan of the hand cannon. I never found it to be that good. The pulse, yeah, this is a pulse rifle and the auto rifle. I found them to be okay. Nothing, like, they weren't the greatest in my opinion. Okay, here, so we got a few left. Okay, so this is gonna be kind of difficult now. I really can't remember lots of these names. I think this is like I think it's Praedyth timepiece. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Correct me in the comments down below. I think I'm gonna put it as C tier. It looks cool, but I didn't really use it too much. And all of the Kingsfall weapons are awesome in my opinion. I really like them, so they're all getting B tier. And I'm gonna put this one here. I can't remember these names honestly. I'm really sorry. I'll put this. I'm gonna put not a fan. I'm just gonna put like some of them here, and oh yeah, I'm not a fan of the scout rifle. You know, I'm not really a fan of the Wrath of the Machine weapons, in my personal opinion. Okay, well, I think this is it. I'm sorry I can't remember a few of these names. Honestly, I haven't played with lots of these weapons. Is it just me? I think I either did um, Pocket Infinity, or is it just not here? Because I'm looking at it now and it feels like it's missing. I honestly can't see. I can't see it. So, uh, yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for the video. Yeah, comment down below what's your favorite Destiny 1 weapons, exotic or just anything, and tell me if you what's your least favorite weapon, and no killing each other in the comments down below just because you like one weapon and the other doesn't. I'm sorry if I don't like the weapon you like. This is just what my opinion is. I like these weapons and then I didn't like some of these weapons. As you can see, I'm a big fan of hand cannons, and I like uh stock loading weapons, I guess you could call them, like where you have the magazine in the back of the stock. I think those weapons look pretty awesome, as you can see. Where I have, yeah, so there's a trend here. Yeah, so I guess leave a like for the video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below to answer any of the questions I asked, and subscribe if you feel it's granted for the quality of this video. I work very hard on these videos, and anything would be great. So thanks for watching. Bye.